Okay, let's cruise around and find very interesting stories about the history of my hometown. Let's jump into my car. Okay, Maribel, are you ready to discover something very interesting?
Yes.
Okay, let's walk around a little bit and see what we can find here. Egbert Hayessen. Who is Egbert Hayessen? Maybe this building here helps us to find out more about Hayessen. Hey Maribel, what's written on the stone? Let's find out.
Egbert Hayessen.
Egbert Hayessen was killed on the 15th of August 1944. What happened there? That's a statue here for Egbert Hayessen, revealed last summer. And Egbert Hayessen, here we can see his head on the statue. He went to this train station, jumped into a train, heading to Berlin and starting and kicking off Operation Valkyrie to kill Adolf Hitler. Okay, what could we do to find more about Hayessen? Let's ask Google. Egbert Hayessen expert. Okay, interesting. Dieter Vaupel. Let's try to meet Vaupel. Okay, let's find out what's inside. That's exactly what I was looking for. Dieter Vaupel, Egbert Hayessen. Okay, so first we have here a picture from Hayessen and his sons. The book starts here with his early childhood in my hometown, and then it goes deeper into the military time when he became a Nazi and also a mayor to the commander-in-chief. But what I would like to know here is, why did somebody who reported directly to the commander-in-chief become a resistance fighter and start Operation Valkyrie to kill Hitler? That's something what we need to find out. So let's talk to Dieter Vaupel. Dieter Vaupel, great to have you here. Please share with us, did the family of Egbert Hayessen know that he's going to jump into a train heading to Berlin and starting with many people Operation Valkyrie?
No, the family wasn't informed that he was involved in the fight against Hitler, that he was involved in the resistance against Hitler. He jumped into the train to go to his job in Berlin. He was at the Army High Command and he does his job there. And when the family heard about the attempt against Adolf Hitler on 20th of July, they were very surprised that they heard the name of Egbert Hayessen, that he was put into prison.
Please share with us your thoughts and what you know. Why did Hayessen transform and change from a mayor of the High Command to a resistance fighter? Was there a kind of trigger or experience which changed his mind?
No, there was no trigger. I think that's unclear till today. What was the point when he changed his mind? There are some points. His father was against the Nazi Party, and he talked many times with his father about the politic against the Jews, and his father criticized this politic of the National Party. And I think that was one way. And another way was he met in Africa, where he was stationed for some time in 1942. And there he met Klaus von Stauffenberg, and I think Klaus von Stauffenberg and the other resistant fighters keep in contact with him, and that's make him change his mind.
Okay, now we are here at the domain Mittelhof, where Hayessen lived. Please, Dieter Vaupel, share with us what was or which stories impressed you most when talking to the sons of Egbert Hayessen, which both are still alive.
When Egbert Hayessen was put into prison, the sons were isolated from their mother, and they were brought to a children's home in Bad Sachsa. And it was very traumatized for the two young sons. When they come back, they are afraid of any person who have a uniform. And one day, Hayo, the oldest son, when he was a school kid, he goes this way to school in Gensungen, and on the way to school he met a police officer, and the police officer has a uniform, and he is so afraid he ran into the fields, and he stayed there in the fields, and in the evening he comes back to his family's house. And another story that impressed me very is the story of Volker, the youngest of the two sons. He was very angry about his father because he left his family, and he didn't understand when he was a child why he did this. And one time when he was older, he saw the film about the process with Freisler, and there he saw his father is fighting for his life, and this fight for his life made him see him as his father, and he was impressed about his kind to fight for the life. And today he is very proud of his father because his father did a thing that is so impressive for him and so necessary for Germany at that time.
Wer vor Freislers Tribunal steht,
Sagen Sie es.
der steht außerhalb des Gesetzes.
Sie weinen. Manchmal ist Weinen keine Schande. Was wollen Sie denn mit den Tränen in den Augen sagen?
Ich will damit gar nichts sagen.
Aber sie bedeuten doch etwas. Bedeuten sie, dass sie so etwas nochmal tun würden, wenn das Leben sie noch einmal so führen würde?
Nein.
Nein. Aber es gibt eben Fälle, wo es eine wirksame Reue nicht mehr gibt.
How Hayessen said goodbye to his wife, because he already knew what's going to happen and where he's heading to.
Yes, we know something about the last moment when they, when he was on the way to Berlin. His father talked about it after the war, and he said that was such a close moment between Hayessen and his wife Margarete. And he was astonished because they were so close. You are like free and like short in love, and he didn't know why that was at that moment so. But today we know For Egbert Hayessen, he thought about the last moment with his wife, maybe.
Gentlemen, we can save Europe from total destruction.
We have to show the world that not all of us will like him.
Any problem on Earth can be solved with the careful application of high explosives. The trick is not to be around when they go off.
10 minutes. Plenty of time.
But remember, nothing ever goes according to plan.
Egbert Hayessen participated August 15, 1944 in a trial at Court of People in Berlin. He was accused to death because of behaving as a traitor to the people and national treason. He died at the same day in Berlin Plötzensee. He was hung next to many other members of the Operation Valkyrie who wanted to stop the war and end the Nazi times under Hitler.